Well, hello and welcome to the video. The yard jack, you getting ready to yank a trailer out right next to us. It might be a little bit loud here for just a minute. Beautiful day, starting to warm up fairly nicely. And right now I am in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, at Food Line, or as I prefer to call it, Food Kitty, and picking up a load of pallets. It's another really short, easy run for the day, but still a decent amount of money for just a few miles and just a little bit of time and work. So as soon as they get this loaded, we'll be headed back down 81, back toward our office in Stevens City. And then this load's actually only going to Martinsburg, but it doesn't deliver till later today. So I'm going to see if I can deliver it early, if I get a chance to do that. And either deliver it early, or if I can't do that, then I want them taking it back to the office and sitting on it for a few hours, and then running it back up the road to Martinsburg, which is only about 30 miles or so from where our office is at. Where it's going in Martinsburg is just across the line, so not a big deal. I don't know if you've ever been to the 323, it's exit 323, Flying J in Clearbrook, Virginia, or not. That place has always been a pain in the butt. I remember from 20 some odd years ago when I was running over the road, and when I was later running on a dedicated account, pulling doubles for Coles, going to it, and it was bad back then, but it is terrible now. It is, even in the middle of the day, if you're just trying to get in there and get fuel, it's backed up 2-3 trucks deep. So yeah, I know it's not all their fault. I know that from what I understand, it's they have difficulty getting approval to expand the size of the thing, and it really ought to be 4, 5, 8 times as big as it is, considering the amount of traffic that tries to go into that place on a day-to-day basis. But if you can, if you're traveling up down 81, avoid going to the Flying J at the 323 and try to find somewhere else. Unless you really are going in there at some really off hours, you just need to grab something real quick. But there doesn't seem to be any off hours lately. It doesn't matter what time of the day or night it is. It's crazy. And at night, it's like a zoo. You have hundreds of trucks trying to come in there looking for a parking spot when it's already filled to overflowing, when they have drivers parked in every crack and crevice that they can possibly squeeze a truck into. And all the people off of 81 keep coming, that's north and south, keep coming in there trying to look for a place. So their trucks driving around all night trying to get into places and trying to back into places that don't exist, and it's a heck of a mess. So do yourself a favor, and if you're coming up this way, plan on staying somewhere other than there if you can help it. It's nothing against Flying J. I love Flying J, but like I said, that one is just, it's, and again, it's not the people's fault that run it. It's other aspects, and I get that, understand it, but it really should be, like I said, multiple times bigger than what it is. And until and unless they can solve that problem, it's going to continue to be a cluster mess. But anyway, let's take this thing off here for a minute. Give you a little look around, just briefly. Food Lion, Food Kitty. So that's what I'm doing today. I've already been on the Wealthy Affiliate site and platform, community, submitted a blog post and answered a few questions and comments to other people. Great thing to do as far as building some additional revenue is to, as a driver, when you're sitting in these dock doors, build your own YouTube channel. Use your YouTube channel to help market the other things you do, like online courses, or write an ebook or a book, or do affiliate marketing, and use your YouTube videos and your time to create YouTube videos, and use your time to write blog posts and create other content to use to help market various affiliate products and increase your income that way. It's always good to have more than one source of income. no matter how much you may love whatever it is that you do, if that's the case, and that's not the case for most people are unhappy with what they do for a living primarily, but even if you do love what you do, it's a very, very good idea to have additional sources of income, production, additional ways to make money, because stuff happens. I've known some people who put all their effort, all their time into building a YouTube channel. And then one day they did something that offended YouTube or Google, and they got their videos demonetized, or they got their channel taken down. You don't own that platform, you can't completely control it. So while it's good to use it to market things, it's not good to put all your eggs in that basket. I've known other instructors who have built a huge online presence on certain platforms, including Udemy and others, other online teaching platforms or online course platforms. And the same thing has happened, where they have offended the platform at some point and gotten their whole business basically shut down. One guy I knew had built up to where he was making multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, and almost overnight. They did give him a warning. For whatever reason, he didn't change his pattern of behavior, I guess, and then they gave him no further warning, from what he says and from my understanding, and they took his channel down. So he went from making multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to making zero. And I'm sure he had done what a lot of people do when they start making more money. They start spending more. They go out and get bigger, fancier houses and bigger, fancier cars and boats and RVs and all kinds of things, and usually financed, which is a bad idea. That's a whole nother subject though. And they need that increased income to be able to cover that. And when that income goes away, unless they can quickly replace it, they're going to start losing stuff. So again, a twofold thing. One, don't as your income goes up, don't start taking on additional debt to buy crap you don't need. But the other part of that is, don't ever put all of your income production sources, or rely on one income production opportunity only to make your money. Don't ever put that in just one thing, or even two things. You ought to have three or more ways of making a living, any one of which alone can support you at your desired or current lifestyle. And that's the target, that's the optimum, to have three or more ways, and then to keep adding to that over time. And that way, if something happens to one of them and it goes away for some reason, you don't have an immediate crisis. You definitely want to go out and replace that or try to fix the problem, but you have time to do it. And if you don't have other sources of income, you don't have any time. You got to get out and replace that immediately. And if you don't, you and your family are going to suffer. You're going to suffer financially. You're going to suffer emotionally, stress-wise. All kinds of things are going to happen. None of them are pleasant. So if you haven't already experienced that and learned that lesson the hard way, learn it now so you don't have to suffer through that. But back to the point. The easiest type business that you can possibly build is some kind of an online business. That is creating online courses, writing and publishing ebooks, books, audiobooks, creating a podcast, creating some other specialized information product that you can sell. There's various things. There's designs, there's stickers, there's things that you can upload to other platforms that'll do the fulfillment for you. There's affiliate marketing, and as I repeatedly say, I think affiliate marketing is probably the best thing for most people to start with, because it's extremely low cost to get started doing it. Really all you need is a domain name and website hosting and some knowledge, some information, and there's ways to get that are very affordable, and it doesn't cost a whole lot, and the rest of it is time and effort. And the other thing about that is that you need that knowledge, that information, and those skills to be able to market any kind of business. You can even use that information and those skills to market a brick and mortar business. You can use it to market a trucking business, trucking company. Use it to help you recruit drivers if you want to build it into a fleet. You can use it to market any other thing you can conceive of. You know, people that are running a landscaping company or cutting grass, you know, doing that kind of stuff, or building sheds, or making soap or candles, or selling bath and body products, or nail technician, or anything, or auto mechanic, anything that you can think of. Any kind of business can benefit from having this training and information that you're going to learn through learning the fundamentals of affiliate marketing. So, but anyway, that's what I'm doing today. I'm sitting here waiting to get loaded. Already done a couple other things for my business. Now I'm making this video, and when I get back to the office, I'm working on a course that we're going to be loading up to Udemy before too long. So we have another live course. Actually working on several courses, but one of them will be done here in just the next few days. That one's on trucking. It's for people that want to be an owner-operator. You know, looking for a systematic plan that they can follow if they choose to, on how to do everything they need to do to get from entry-level truck driver all the way up through independent owner-operator. Not the only way to do it, but it is one way to do it. You know, a lot of people comment in the different forums and groups, and students comments and things, is that one of the things that causes people problems is not knowing what to do next. They get lost. So this is a step-by-step process for getting a CDL, getting initial experience, learning how to make more money, learning to develop the basic skills that are necessary to survive in trucking, and then taking that on up and becoming first a leased own owner-operator. And then after that period of time is complete, getting their, or your, if you choose to do it, own authority and becoming an independent owner-operator. So that's what that course is about. Next course after that I'm going to do is on affiliate marketing. So I have an affiliate marketing course coming out on Udemy too before very long. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you again soon in the next video.